This lesson, I'd like to talk about solving equations that are a little bit more complex, that usually involves a lot more factoring, as well as when we do factor, we will have some restrictions because of our denominators. So let's jump in with this one. We have solve for x minus 10 over x squared plus 7x minus 8 equals 2 over 8 2 over x plus 8 minus x over 5x minus 5. So in order for us to calculate this, to solve for x, we are going to have to do some major factoring first. We are going to start by checking each term and checking to see what we can factor. Now, x squared plus 7x minus 8 is a trinomial. A trinomial we can factor into two binomial pairs. In this case, we are going to have 8 and 1, and we are going to have plus 8 minus 1 to satisfy that. In our right-hand side, we have 2 over x plus 8. Nothing we can do there. We keep it as is. But here we have x over 5x minus 5. I can take out 5, factor out 5, and I'm left with x minus 1. So now that I have everything factored, I need to go and see what is my LCD. But before I do that, I need to realize that since I have binomial pairs in my denominators, I need to be mindful of restrictions. So my LCD in this case is going to be 5 x plus 8, x minus 1. You do not need to write this down like I did here. I'm just doing it to save space. You can write it to your right-hand side, though you will not be penalized if you do that. Right, so now that we've got our LCD, we are going to now multiply everything out. Since we've got x plus 8 and x minus 1 on the left-hand side, I've got most of my LCD already done. So all I need to do is then multiply by 5. For the right-hand side, I only have x plus 8, so I'm going to have to multiply by x minus 1 and 5. And finally, for my last term, I have 5 and x minus 1, so I'm only needing to multiply by x plus 8. Right, now let's multiply out. And now let's simplify. So I'm going to set the whole equation to 0. Since I've got most on the right-hand side, I'm going to keep that as is. And then bring over everything from my left-hand side. Plus 50 equals 0. Adding up like terms. Minus 8x plus 10x is 2x, minus 5 is negative 3x. And negative 10 plus 50 is 40. Getting rid of my negative in front of my x squared. We don't want a negative. These signs will change. And there I have what I now need to factorize once again. factorizing this. All right, so 40 factors, that's going to get me to 8 and 5. 8 and 5 would get me to 3. 8 times 5. And it needs to be minus 8, no, plus 8 minus 5. So x plus 8 equals 0, or x minus 5 equals 0. X equals negative 8, x equals 5. But restrictions, x cannot be 8 and x cannot be 1. So x cannot be 8. But x can be 5. And there we have solving these equations that require us to look at restrictions because of our denominators.